Have you ever messed up? My fear in hosting a game show would be somehow I would make a mistake that would influence the person who was competing for the money. Has anything like that ever happened?
Yeah. Well, on Deal or No Deal, I was so afraid. My whole persona was kind of calculated in the sense that when I decided to do the show, I wanted to be really entertaining and funny, and I didn't really want to be a game show host. It was the antithesis of comedy, and then what happened is when I was on the set with somebody who as was described to me, their life would be incredibly changed even if they had $10,000. They had 3 children. It was a single mother. They had no money in the bank. They didn't live in LA, live in the middle of the country. They had no health insurance. With $10,000, that was probably her rent for a year. It was probably enough to buy health insurance for her family.
Jeez.
So I'm sure, have you been on the set of a television show with somebody who isn't in television? And there seems to be a I don't know how to describe it, but there's a glaze that goes over somebody. You go, they're not really here. This is so
the lights,
the cameras,
pressure.
the audience, the pressure. They're just so it's a lot to take in to be comfortable. And I realized that if I started performing and being, if it became about me and how I was doing, I would be a distraction. This was enough distraction. I didn't have to add one more. That I noticed, like the first time there was an offer for $10,000 without even thinking, no deal. And then I got scared that what I was doing would not help her make the best decision possible. So that's why I started, people make fun of it, and you were doing it. That's why I started talking slower and more deliberately, like you probably talk to your kids. And I started saying, the offer is $20,000. $20,000. Double the amount of money you made this year at your job, enough to pay 2 years rent, enough to maybe put a down payment on a home.
Wow.
Deal or no deal?
No deal.
But it's very funny. But the truth was, and then I would get in trouble because they would go, well, you sound like you're selling her on that. And what happens if you sell her on that and she says deal? Because in my mind, it was always, the guarantee was what I said. The guarantee is $20,000. The chance at one of your cases or your case having $1 million, what are the chances? There's no chance that you can walk out of here with $20,000. I'm not a gambler. So the fear was that maybe I delivered it in a way that made you go, right? This is 2 years my rent. This is like, okay, deal.
Right.
And then we say, let's open up your case. And you have the $1 million. You could have stayed in the game and, gotten an offer for $200,000, $300,000. So I had to kind of be void of trying to influence, and it's really hard to be human and to look at another human. I do have, even though, my bread and butter is comedy, I have a lot of empathy, and it's really hard for me to sit in a room or across from a human being and not want them to do great, but not want them to be guaranteed to do great. So it's sometimes backfired.
Have you kept in touch with Meghan Markle at all?
In touch. You mean by like text or email or phone calls or just being in person?
Are you guys friendly? Like, I think that's the
when you say friendly, like is it something where we exchange even through a third person, like pleasantries or things like that?
FaceTime, Zoom, edible arrangement.
No.
Okay.
No. You know what? To be honest, when she became the Duchess or whatever, I don't know what it is. Is she a Duchess?
Formally.
Yeah. To me, a duchess was somebody you went on a date with that would split the bill with you.
Right. Let's go Dutch.
Oh, it's Dutch, not Duchess.
Right.
Let's go Duchess. I always said Duchess. I didn't know what it was. But anyway, the point that I'm making is that when I heard that she was on Deal or No Deal, I didn't remember her.
Okay. So you guys didn't spend a lot of time together.
No, I have a picture of her in my office.
Wow.
Well, I have a picture. She's one of many of the girls standing behind me on Deal or No Deal. But I didn't remember a lot of them. You know, Chrissy Teigen was also a Deal or No Deal model.
No way.
Yes.
I did not know that.
I'm trying.
Wow.
Well, there you go. There's a breaking piece of news
We should maybe do a reunion.
with just the odd numbers. Like
Yeah.
not all 26.
Or just the prime numbers.
You know, there is a new Deal or No Deal.
There is?
Yeah. As this airs, it's already aired.
So you're getting a little scratch from that, no?
I'm the executive producer.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not the host.
Well, you got two hosts right here, me and Ben. You didn't
We're so in, and
ask
I just
us?
have to say,
They went with-
unbelievable.
here's what
Deal
it
or No
was.
Deal is the best.
Can
Here's-
Can we audition for you and just do the catchphrase and see what you think?
Go ahead.
Okay. Ben, you want to go first for me?
You go first. You go.
Deal or no deal?
Okay, let me try. That was decent.
That was really good. Go ahead, Ben.
Deal or no deal?
Gary.
One
Okay,
of you
let-
was much better than the other, and I don't want to.
No, I got it.
Wow.
I got it. Let me try again. Deal or no deal?
Yeah.
Was that better?
Or no deal. It's like the Cookie Monster's cousin with a cracked voice. And
I could do Elmo as the host. I do Elmo for my son.
go ahead.
La 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 la. I have to find it first. I have to find a way in. Elmo's wrong. Okay. Deal or no deal?
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good. No?
You know,
That
I was
very
the
good.
voice of. Did you ever watch Muppet Babies?
Sure.
I was Skeeter, Animal, and Bunsen Honeydew.
No way. Classic.
Yes, I wouldn't lie.
Did you ever meet Jim Henson?
Yeah, yeah.
What was he like?
Amazing.
Genius.
A genius. Have you ever gone to to like the Fallon show or before that Conan or Letterman at 30 Rock?
Sure.
And if you've gone around the corner in that hallway when you wait in the dressing rooms from the original, I think it was like the Jack Parr show or the original Tonight Show, when Jim Henson was virtually an unknown puppeteer. There's a place there where he painted all those characters on a pipe while he was waiting to go on. And they have a plaque there, and he did all the art. And it's, yeah, somebody should be able to pull that up and give you a picture of it. Does anybody have a picture of the pipe that is at 30 Rock that Jim Henson did? But I got to meet him, and I did the voices, and that was fun.
Yeah, we're the good guys, we're not the great guys, we're just the good